Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Aditya Pratiwi from Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa dan Sastra Indonesia. Today, I'd like to talk about Indonesian language as a communication tool in daily life. First, I will explain the background. Indonesia is a country with high culture, ethnic, and linguistic diversity. Almost every region in Indonesia has its own local language. Linguistic diversity can create communication barrier between communities. Indonesian language function as the national and unifying language. However, the use of Indonesia in daily communication is still not optimal. Local language and slang are more frequently used in everyday interaction. Indonesia is a country with very high diversity, including ethnic group, culture, and languages. Thus, almost every region in Indonesia has its own local language. This diversity can become a communication barrier when people from different regions interact. Therefore, Indonesian language has an important role as a national language and a unifying tool. However, in daily life, the use of Indonesian language is still not optimal because people tend to use local language and slang more frequently. Now, I'd like to turn to definition of language. Language is a system of arbitrary sound symbol used for interaction and cooperation. According to KBBI, language function as a communication tool and social identity. ATEDA. Function of language are expressive function, informative function, explorative function, persuasive function, entertainment function. According to the Indonesia Dictionary, language is a system of sound symbol used for interaction and communication. Language is also a cultural product and a social identity. Based on higher theory, language has several functions, such as expressive, informative, persuasive, explorative, and entertainment function. Next. Position of Indonesian language. Language of Unity Youth Pledge 1928. That's language 1945 Constitution Article 36. Development of Indonesian language. Language of Unity Official State Language, International Language. Indonesian language has an important position as the language of unity signed the Youth Pledge in 1928. It is also the state language as stated in the 1945 Constitution Article 36. Furthermore, Indonesian language has developed through three phases, such as a unifying language, a state language, and an international language. Now I'd like to turn to method. Research approach, qualitative research method, descriptive data collection technique, literature review, analysis of book, document, and scientific journal, research objective to describe the role of Indonesian language to explain its use as a communication tool in daily life. This journal used a qualitative approach with a descriptive method. The data were collected through literature review. The author analyzed book, document, and scientific journal that have been published previously. This method to describe the role of Indonesian language and explain its use a communication tool in daily life. Now, I'd like to turn to research. The use of Indonesian language in daily communication is still limited. Local languages are more dominant in everyday interaction. Indonesian language is mainly used in formal situations. Slang language is widely used among teenagers. Factors affecting language use: habitual use of local language, influence of media and globalization, adoption of foreign language, low awareness of proper language use, impact of slang usage, decline in the use of standard Indonesia, reduction pride in using proper Indonesian language. The result saw that the use of Indonesian language in daily communication is still not maximized. Most people prefer using their local language, especially in formal situations. Indonesian language is mostly used in informal contexts such as seminar, meeting, and official events. Among teenagers, slang language is more dominant. The influence of media, globalization of foreign language also affect the use of Indonesian language. As a result, the use of standard and proper Indonesian language continues to decline. Last, conclusion. Indonesia language plays an important role as a national communication tool. Linguistic diversity is both a cultural asset and a communication challenge. The use of Indonesia in daily life has not been maximized. Slang and local languages influence the decline of standard Indonesia usage. The role of younger generation is crucial in preserving proper Indonesian language. Awareness of correct language use must be strengthened everyday communication. In conclusion, Indonesian language has a very important role as a communication tool and a unifying language. However, its use in daily life is still limited. Local languages and slang contribute to the decline of proper Indonesian language usage. Therefore, awareness of using Indonesian language correctly must be increased. The younger generation has a crucial role in preserving and maintaining the proper use of Indonesian language. References. First, Pranesti di 2021, The Exchanges of Standard Indonesian Language Used Among Teenagers. Second, Mailana of 2022, Language as a Communication Tool in Human Life. Next, Noor Manzah, 2019, Language as a Tool of Communication. Next, Hamad A, 2019, The Decline of Indonesian Language Used Among Teenagers. Last, Sudaryanto, 2018, Three Phases of Indonesian Language Development. This is all for my presentation. Hopefully, this presentation can inspire our awareness of the importance of using Indonesian language appropriately in daily life. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.